So yeah, we were at Bradley this weekend, and one of the things to take away from it was, how much better we can be heading into the conference meeting. So we didn't have a bad outing on the women's side. We just weren't as good as we had been in the last couple weeks, and so nothing to kind of panic about or anything like that. It just shows the need to be able to run together as a team a little bit better. And so this was the first weekend we didn't do as good a job as we had in weeks past. And so our spread between our first and fifth was about 47 seconds. Previous meets it's been a little bit tighter into that 25, 30-second range. So just give you kind of an idea, in a meet like that, there was over 30 teams at that meet. And so even if you can shorten that span by 15 seconds, that's about 40 places for your athletes. And so, you make that adjustment and the score is a lot different and you're a little bit further up there in the team standings. And so, but we had some good individual performances. Hannah Triniger and Brett Corey had a great race. I think Brett, that was her first time she had ever been our number one runner. And so to see that on the top end going, that's good. You want those girls to be battling out and working together. And so on the men's side, we went into the meets pretty depleted. We had 3 out of our top 6 guys either out with injury or battling some illnesses. And so we still didn't execute the way I would have liked. But, when you lose 3 out of your top 6, it's going to be kind of a tough weekend. But it's good, especially for the upperclassmen. They've seen that course. It's one of the best meets in the country on the weekend. There's a couple other big meets, Wisconsin and one down in Louisville. But other than that, this is one of the big meets of the weekend. And so it's a good test to see where we're at. We see a lot of schools similar to the Valley schools, as well as a handful of the Valley schools. And so it's nice. The kids know the course. It's a very easy course as far as the layout goes. And so there's not a lot of surprises there. So it's just one of those good meets, we have on our schedule. You can guarantee good competition. And that's important 2 weeks before the conference meet, to get a good competition in like that. We'll be at Missouri State in 2 weeks at the conference championships, and looking forward to getting out there with those conference teams and battling it out. I think we get our spread a little tighter together, which is going to be our focus here as we head into conference championships. Completely different makeup. There's only 8 teams, 9 teams at the conference meet as opposed to 34 teams. And so there's not as many places between each runner when your kids are finishing. And so we just have to make sure we really put the emphasis on being a tight pack.